Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wait. Turn the green screen on because I'm going to be walking around a little bit. I just came in to be sure them. Oh, shoot. I put a puppy under my feet. Hope everybody is doing well today. It is very rainy where I am. That is for sure. Let me get these ads turned on. Even though I turn the monetization on, it's like the ads don't play unless I come into my studio. So that's what we shall do. Come into the studio. I do have some playlists running from some dear. Kingston and St. Andrews. Did Melissa pass when I fell asleep? A lot of people are on watching this storm. I pray for everybody. Please, everybody, do what we can while we wait to hear from our dear friends. I never knew. Like a year ago, I would have so many dear friends in the islands and down in Jamaica and actually all around the world. I mean, I gotta get traveling. Oh, we need a GoFundMe for that. Send super chats so I can travel. that's that's my new get a membership so I can start traveling. How about that? We'll do super chats for travel, but I still haven't got my GoFundMe for my facelift. So let's work on one thing at a time, right? It's just funny. It just cracks me up. But I do hope everybody is doing very well. Okay. So I turned on my ads. That's all I had to come in here. Alameen. Girl, let me tell you, thank you for my blessing yesterday. And secondly, I want to say, some of your videos that do not have your comments turned on, I understand, but just know I'm watching them. If it's in a list, I've gone through it. We're gonna go wash dishes and hang out. I have the green screen on until I get set up because there's other people downstairs and they don't want to be YouTube famous. I'm just joking. I am just joking. Can we all acknowledge that these are the cutest earrings ever? Thank you, Patrick. All right, let's go and see. Thank you guys for coming on in. Please like, comment, and go ahead and yeah, you know I'm watching all your stuff. All your stuff. So that you get your WH lust. Thank you. Look, see, now I see it. Now I see it. Alameen, go ahead, copy and paste your website in here for us so I can go ahead and tag that up on the top line of my, oh, y'all aren't even seeing me. Hold on, I can take the green screen off, really. I can go ahead and tag you in the top line. So if you will put your stuff, your page right there, or I can just tag your page. Okay, yeah, here you go. I am. Okay. Okay, I will go ahead. I will sit right here at the computer and tag your page. So how is everybody? My weather is horrendous. It's cloudy. It is cold. It is raining and I have to make dog food. So that's the plan today. And then as soon as the house wakes up a little bit, we are going to, okay, great. Thank you, dear. We are going to, there we go. We are going to hang pictures. Yay! But I figured why do it alone when I have so many people that I can come talk to. And truthfully, those that are in the house have earbuds in and won't listen to me. So, all right, let me turn the green off and we will be in the kitchen together. I can see my green bananas. I'm just gonna move this for you because you want heavy stuff, yeah? Oh, right, here to terrorize. I'm just getting to the green screen. Let's turn it off and we will be in the kitchen together. There you go. Look at that. We can get breakfast all cleaned up. Thank you. Thank you. On my other channel, the right. Well, here's the trick. Here's the secret. I did have to go out, so I had makeup on. And you know, makeup kind of really makes a difference sometimes. So that's probably the difference that you're seeing. It is makeup, my dear. It is makeup. So I got some stuff. Guess what? Guess what is back in the stores? Let me come here. Here's your razor here.
Oh, thank you.
It is nut season. Nut season. I can get my nuts in the store. Nut season. So some great videos with nut cracking will be coming out. Because you know I stood right there and those nuts came out and now I'm over there playing with them like I was 3 years old. I didn't even care. I did not care. Okay, before I get started, anything else? Got me some new exercise socks. Okay. So, that was one thing I got at the store. I got some cottage cheese. Tonight we are just having baked potatoes. What are you gonna do, right? We'll bake the potato. I'm gonna actually bake the potato in the air fryer. I've never done that before, but people are telling me, come on. And then it's kind of too late to soak beans for dinner, so I just got some that were already ready to go. So that'd be a nice fast meal. And eggs. Do you guys have your eggs? You know, I saw on the news there's been another egg problem. So I'm gonna go ahead, got some eggs before. I mean, I don't know. It might have just been one area or something. Who knows? But I saw eggs, and we are egg people. So I got eggs. And I got some nice, beautiful, huge potatoes for dinner. I put those there. I made a huge pot of vegetable soup and cleaned out all of the vegetables in my refrigerator. So that turned out great. Zamp, welcome and Wheels TV, Zamp Wheels TV. It has been a while. I will definitely come visit. Yeah, I would definitely come visit. That is for sure. It is just time to get moving on this day. Oh, on my other channel, I have another channel called Just Fabulous. That's where I do all kinds of Just Fabulous stuff. And right now I am starting the arduous process of exercising again and eating healthy. And today marks, oh, this is why I'm glowing. Today is my 30 days of straight stretching, exercising. I haven't missed a day. Yes, it's in the chair. Yes, we started slow. But today I have at 12 o'clock New York time, Yoga with Goga is going to come lead it because he's the one that I kind of started and took up his yoga challenge because he was doing the 30-day yoga challenge. So he's going to come over and be live on my channel. I am so excited. Hopefully I can figure out how to do it. Hello, Clint, welcome. Clint Carborough, right? Am I saying that far enough? Welcome on in. We are just chatting, having fun. I am gonna make some dog food. So I got the gizzards to go in the pot. I have a nice chicken to go in the pot. I have a dog that's over 15 years old and she's very sensitive on her stomach. So we just do rice and do some pumpkin and then we do the chicken and the gizzards or liver. I alternate And then sometimes I'll get, you know, the raw peanuts and cook them and just, anyway. But then I also supplement with dry food. But that's her wet food. And it is so much cheaper. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on in. If you all would please, please hit the thumbs up when you come in. It would be wonderful. And hang out for a little while, right? Why not? That way I'm not talking to myself and my kids don't think I'm crazy. We'll add that right there. So yeah, it is just one of those moments in time where you decide, hey, let's do a live. So that's what I did. I do have a live coming up. I have 2 scheduled, so be sure you turn your notifications on. One is for pre-Halloween, where you can walk around and find out. Hold on. I thought I had gotten rid of a fly, but it just came back. I got it that time. It is no more. Sorry about that. It came in my house yesterday, this big, huge fly. So it needed to leave my house today. So yeah, turn your notifications on. On Thursday, we'll be walking around, taking a night stroll to see what houses we're gonna go to. And then, since Halloween is on a Friday, thank you, I love red lipstick. This is L'Oreal. It's just a L'Oreal lipstick. It is, hold on, let me find it. I love real red and I love hot pink. Let me show you what it is. It's great. There it is. It's this one. And I didn't think I liked it, but I love it. Actually, it's just a nice red by L'Oreal, but it's the Moisture Rich. So, thank you, Helen Palomore. I love it. I just love lipstick anyway. I think because, you know, as a kid and as an older person, let's face facts, the first thing we were ever allowed to wear, like makeup, was lipstick. And what we would get growing up would be the, Avon would give out little itty bitty samples of lipsticks. And that's what your mom or my mother would give us to play with these teeny little samples of Avon lipstick. So everybody would just go around and wear lipstick. I don't know if that was just our thing we got to do. As a preteen, like 5th grade, you got to put lipstick on and wear it in public. So ever since then, I've been a lipstick girl. I just, plus I've always liked the shape of my lips. So that helps too. All right, so what are the big plans today? Really, I am just here to have some company while I'm in this kitchen, getting this dog food all set and getting breakfast cleaned up. That is what we're doing. Guess what? The best thing ever. Thanks. Best thing ever. You know you're living right. Let me show you something. You know your life, you're on the right track in life when you come downstairs in the morning and you look on your counter and there's a container that you didn't leave on that container. And that container opens, and you know what it's filled with? Homemade cookies that I didn't even make. Look at those cookies. I can't believe it. I don't know where they came from. The little kitchen fairy, who's people that stay up later in this house. Boom, they were cookies. Was like Christmas. I might have shrieked. Is it safe to read Bofa? I have no idea what Bofa is. Is that something like my son is giving me Uh, my son's giving me a look like, Mom, you should never say things you don't know what you're saying. My kids have busted me for that before. Like, Mom, don't read people's names out first because sometimes their names are like funny, like inappropriate. So we don't want our channel struck, That's for sure. But I thought I would come on. I know so many people today are really in a bad way with the weather, and even though it's very windy here, very rainy, I am not like it is in the island. So it made me thankful to wake up and not have to worry about my house blowing down today. I want to say thank you. Thank you that my house is not blowing down today. And when you know people are going through something like that, you really kind of have a good attitude the rest of the day. Because there's one thing I know for sure, is that when I'm ready to go to bed today, that might not be true tomorrow, but today I will have a roof over my head. And for that, I am thankful. Hey guys, if you haven't connected to the pen, Alameen is looking for her WH. She is over there doing the most with her new channel, and I just love finding new friends worldwide. So if you have the time and you see her live, check her out and let me know. Let me know what you think, Because she is a wonderful supporter for anybody that has a channel. All right. Now, let me get this put away and then we can get out. I don't like dealing with chicken meat, so I don't know how people can stand to cook raw protein, but we do what we have to do for those that we love, whether it is a beloved pet or a person we pet, right? We just make sure that they are healthy and happy and to the best of our ability. So I will touch raw chicken. I dislike cooking it. That is for sure. And then next we are going to go hang some pictures. Why? Because they need to be hung. And tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to get the next project all set up. The next project is the hallways. I'm redoing the paint color and kind of upgrading my house from kid house to adult house again. It's looking so grown up. It's so enjoyable. So with that being said, I have lots of things, with the I'm changing paint color, but also I'm changing, no, pretty much just the paint color, because when we get upstairs, we're going to move some rooms around and add, really redo a room for one of my darlings that is still here in the house. He gets more space, he gets a whole new area, kind of gets his own wing. But I must say, it's been a long time coming because I had a different child that had claimed all this space as theirs growing up. So, no, your sister took all the 2 rooms.
Oh yeah.
And now that she's not here anymore, you can have that other room. I'm not getting rid of her bedroom, but she had taken over a guest room as part of her bedroom. So we shall now pass it on to the remaining young adult that is here and working so hard. Hey, Benjamin Adams Music Chant, welcome. Hey, hi, Craggy. Welcome, and Ben Adams. Welcome, and hey, World Tour. I have to say, World Tour, I really kind of, thank you for being here, Ben Adams. Have a wonderful night yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really am enjoying, hold on, there's a good thing to pop up. Let me ask this question because YouTube has a new feature. Boom. Oh, I think I missed it. Yeah, I am really loving watching when you're driving on those tall highways and looking down and seeing different countrysides. Oh, wow. It's so, like, my region is very, 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 very lush and green. So when you look down, you'll see areas, but then you'll see farm in the greens. So it's really interesting to see more of an arid area with different types of buildings and different building styles. And yeah, I really find it interesting. Grandma is watching. Hey, Grandma, get ready for 12 o'clock. We have yoga with Goga. He is coming over. He's the one that got me started. And I'm here just getting ready, finishing up the coffee stuff, getting the dishes washed to make, you're welcome, to make dog food. Hi, Pigma. Yes, but the mountains where I am, I'm close to the Appalachian mountain chain, which is a very old chain, but it's still very green. It doesn't get, I don't think, to the elevations like on the other side of the country where it loses, like where those are high, the Rockies are higher, way higher. But that's the other side. Wow, if I were to drive that, it'd be like 36 hours or something to get over to where those mountains are. So I am by the beach, actually where I am. Yeah, so that's the Rocky Mountains. That's way out in the other side, over by California. Yeah, the whole other side of the country. What you need, baby? What do you need? Oh my goodness. So Summer gets 2 breakfasts, the dog, and she's here looking pitiful, telling me to feed her. Is this what you want? So, with her stomach stuff, yeah, she gets a little meal, but it's 10 o'clock and she was telling me at 8 it was time for her to eat again. So, she just look. Let's find Summer. Summer? She hates being on camera. Summer, you ready to eat? She's like, yes, hurry up. Even my dogs boss me around. That is too funny. All right, baby. She has been asking for this food. Oh, here she comes. She gets ready. Whoop, whoop, careful. Yes, yes. Yup. Yep. Hey, hot grown. Hey, how is the wind? I heard the wind is starting up. So have you hit, the last time I looked, it looked like it was 100 miles an hour across everywhere. Yes, I would love to show Grandma my most fabulous earrings. I bought them with my daughter. Hold on, I have to get a black background. Yeah, let me show. All the dogs are coming now. Okay, here you go. Grandma, look at these earrings. They're like a chandelier. Aren't they great? Only thing it's kind of light, but they did make it as a clip-on. And I can't figure out how to change that because I'd rather them not be clip-on, but then maybe because of the weight. But aren't they fun? I found them when I was visiting with my daughter at an art. You know, I go to a lot of like the art consignment stores. And I found them and I said, today is a perfect day. And this is the most perfect, just black everything to wear my earrings with. So they are there. It was just a glop, not a glop. I don't want to diminish anyone's artwork. And obviously I bought them, so I really loved them. It was just the little beads and then just some hanging ones. Hello. World Tour is saying hey to everybody. He is, if you guys want to see another part of the world, go on over. He will drive you around. Even in his lives, you're seeing, wow, just amazing areas. There are these high mountain peaks and the very arid looking mountains and everything. So, let me get, I didn't get the dog food out of the freezer early enough, so it's still a little bit frozen. But that's okay, she'll survive. Yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
She can eat it a little bit frozen. It will slow her down. Alright. It shreds up. It's not like she's eating a huge ice cube. See how it shreds?
Yeah.
She's fine. Alright, so that's done. Dogs are getting breakfast number 2. We're here chatting. What did you have for breakfast? I'm still here. Thank you for being here. Yes, they're very beautiful. I love them. I love finding really unique things and then deciding I'm going to wear it. Why? Because I want to. That's right. Like today when I go do yoga on my other channel, I'm going to put my leaves in my hair, my leaf crown, because I feel like it. I feel like celebrating 30 days of moving around. I do. All right, let me get the steamer. All right, the pressure cooker. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Oh. So we do have the pressure cooker. I'm not very good with it yet. I still think it's because as children we were always told how dangerous pressure cookers were and that they'll blow up on you and to stay away from them. But now as an older person, I'm realizing I think we were told that in order to keep children out of the kitchen and from underfoot. I mean, granted, if you did start messing with it, but I really think we were kind of told, don't mess with the pressure cooker because it will blow up on you. All right, I gotta wash this chicken, so let me take my rings off. I want no chicken hands. Get everything I need to just rinse it out real quick. Oh. So, and then I'll put on the 5 cups of rice, and this little chicken and the 5 pounds of rice, and the pumpkin with the, today we're doing gizzards. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're about $13, $14 in, and it's gonna be enough food for 2 weeks. So it's a lot longer than what last. No, we're finished. No. Did you want to go outside? We can go outside. She just wants to sit around and eat now. She's like, look, I don't know what you're doing in here, but I'm ready for something else. But I don't want you to get sick. You can't overeat, baby. You cannot. All right. Because it's going to the dog, I'm not gonna like worry too much about huge huge stuff. Let me get my organs out. Oh, they gave me gizzard. One time I had a chicken that had nothing in it. Okay, I got the gizzard, the liver, the kidney, and that's it. No heart. There was no heart today. Isn't that weird? All right, so let me just rinse the chicken out. And then I'll just put it right in the pot. And then what I will do, this is so funny. So I'm gonna put the chicken in the pot, right? But I'm gonna stuff it with the gizzards. And then just turn it on. So let me get my gizzards. Yup. Oh no. That gizzard looked gizzardy. I'm not going to use that one. I still had some yellow on it. So I'm not going to use that one. That one's got to go. That was right under a tag too. What is going on? So I'm just stuffing the gizzards into my chicken so they can cook in there. Hey, here's the missing heart. Yeah. Stuff all my gizzards, into the chicken. I don't know why I do it that way, because I make stuff up and I just decided to do it that way. Yeah, it's got a big tail feather left on it. I'm gonna plop my chicken right in its pot. Pow, there you go, get down in there, baby. Fill it with water and turn it on. And then what I do, honestly, is, see, there's the missing heart in with the gizzards. I don't know why they do that. I will use the rest, this stock, to mix with the rice and to mix everything together. So it will not go to waste. Because it's for the dogs, I don't put any salt or pepper in there at all. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. Stink bug, it seems like every time I'm over at your house, it's during like a rest period. It's funny, it cracks me up. I'm like, oh, I'm here. But yeah, I'm over there with you, bud. I am over there with you. I feel it. I am glad she is here. And exploring. I gotta get my ma set up too on the like with a YouTube account, so that I can make an account. And she just got her cell phone, so she's so cute with that texting. But it's so much easier for her because she can't hear really well, and she refuses to wear her hearing aids because they hurt her ears. You know how it does. So now that my mom has become the texting queen of the world, which is great, she's trying to take the title from one of my sisters. I can definitely go onto her cell phone and turn on YouTube and set her, like, put some people in her playlist, stuff she likes to watch, and then she can stay with me. So that's what I'm gonna do with mom. I think it definitely, she's so far in the country and she's at the house alone all the time because she's so far out, and she has just decided with her pain and stuff that she can no longer drive. So, which is good. I am so thankful she made that decision and we didn't have to make the decision for her. But now we just need to set up some things that make her interact, and keep her active within the world. She loves her Instagram and she loves Facebook. So, but tell Grandma, I feel Grandma's energy. I do. Oh, that last video, by the way, Grandma, on my other channel, I did an entire video live of me brushing my hair just for you. That was just for you. I need to tag Stink Bug in it. So that, one of my lives, I brushed my hair so you could see the mess that I'm dealing with. But then, I had the biggest fight with my hair the other day. All right, pressure cooker is on. Oh God, it's on, it's ready to go. Okay, 25 minutes, that's what it takes. So we'll let that cook, and
but I have to stay by it because sometimes it doesn't seal. So I have to shake it real well. Yeah, so Grandma, at 12 o'clock on the other channel, we will be stretching with and I hope everybody is enjoying this last week of October. Hello, Chainancy, welcome in. We're getting the dog fooding. Do you want to see my soup I made? I thought of you the whole time I was chopping. Like, I literally went through my refrigerator and chopped every vegetable and threw it in. Every vegetable I had, I threw it in. Thank you for being like number 14. And I appreciate of all the people on YouTube, you guys are here with me. Well, okay, hold on, Bugs. Let me go out. Good boy. That's a good boy. Go on out. That's right. Summer, you really should come out. My big dog will not go outside because she doesn't like the rain. So she might not go outside for a day or two. But I'll have to get her out there at some point. She takes it very personal. I do have a rain jacket. Maybe I'll put a raincoat on her and she'll feel better about going outside. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. No, I did. I went through that. Look. I'm going to show you. So Chana, if you guys don't know, she picks a challenge, a health challenge. And since I am just starting my health journey, I started the stretching journey, and now I'm back to, we got to add the eating healthy, you know. I'm going to call it conscious eating. I'm going to make food, consciously make food that are good for me. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this conscious eating, as opposed to just mindlessly shoveling stuff. All right. Oh, it is so good. Look, I have, hold on, guys. Now it's cold, so, and it's in a chicken broth. Hold on, let me drop the camera down so you can see. Oh yeah, there it is. It has spinach, onion, hold on. Let me get a spoon. So I cooked it in the chicken broth because I did chicken on the side. So if you want chicken in yours, you can add chicken in yours. But it has, like everything I had, it has carrot, celery, cabbage, onion, okra, bell peppers. Oh, I just threw it all in there, everything I had, and put every spice almost that I had too. And there it is. It's so good. So there you go. And then like my boys like a little bit heartier meal. So they'll add rice or potatoes into theirs. Usually they'll add some rice. I just like put it over rice because that's what we personally do a lot. But I'm on my healthy eating journey. So I have that for me, plenty of vegetables. I don't have to worry. And I have my fruits, and then I have the chicken to add into it. Yeah. And I only had 3 like chicken pieces. So I just cooked those separate and shredded it up. What time is it, Jamie? It is 9:49 a.m. Yes, it is. And we are getting things rolling around these parts. So let me get the pot to cook the rice in. Get that going. So then after I put everything together, I put it in containers, put it in the freezer. Like this was for, oh shoot, my earring fell off. And then that's what it is. So right now I am just getting the dog's wet food made. I also supplement. It is 8:59, probably here too. I mean, no, you must be an hour behind. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm on East Coast. I'm right out the Outer Banks, right in the ocean. So that's where we are, right here, doing our thing. I put 5 cups of rice. That makes enough, you know, and it seems like it really makes a nice, what are we gonna call it? A nice balance. And everything that rice keeps absorbing. So even when I mix I was surprised because I don't do a lot of cooking. So when I mix the chicken broth and the rice and the pumpkin and all, it definitely absorbs and kind of becomes dry. So I put 5 cups of rice on to roll. I'm gonna do my, yeah, we will get this going. All right. Let me get my bowl because even though it's just my pups, it still needs to be clean, right? All right, right. Do you know there are people, even in my own family, that don't wash their rice? Yeah, I think that's nasty. Yep. But myself and my older sister always wash our rice. I don't know why some people don't wash. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. That's kind of why I just made to Memphis. Oh, I'm about to move. I like Memphis. I have been there twice. Exactly, because you know, it's nasty. Yes, back in the day, way in the day, the little theater on the square in Memphis, yeah, was where I worked for a little bit while I was still traveling around the country, working and designing stuff. So yeah, I had a great time in Memphis. I did. So yeah, even for the pups, we'll get this rinsed off. But it is a great time, a great place to live. So are you moving there? Are you moving there or you're moving from there? I enjoyed Memphis. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. Go down, you know. Here's my super cheap travel trick. My super cheap travel trick is that you know, like the really fancy places, like the 5-star hotels and the Ritz-Carlton or the Peabody, or, you know, anything that's high-end, very exclusive. I always go for lunch and get the lunch menu. Breakfast, for some reason, lunch, you still get the dining experience, you can still have fun, but for some reason, it is not as costly as, obviously, dinner and breakfast. I don't know, I guess they figure breakfast is more costly because people are half asleep. Oh, I'm moving from Memphis. Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't been there since 92, 93, so I didn't really keep up. I kind of, during my travel days, would pass through. And honestly, when designing and working on a show, you're there for a 6-week build. You're in, you're out, you're working long hours, and you might go 1 or 2 places. There's so many basements all over the world I have worked in, and really not gotten out of the basements. So where are you moving to? And I hope it is a wonderful place. We are going to be where we are for 11 more years, it looks like. Then we'll move closer to where my children settle. But right now, so after my travel times, and my husband was military, he's retired military, so we traveled a bit around with that. But when we had children, I said, we've got to settle. We have to settle someplace because I don't want children moving around all the time. So we settled in small town, but it was close to where his work was, and we were able to stay here the rest of his career, and I never had to move the children. Oh, Katie Nashville, there you go. There you go. That will be a nice move. And just remember, you got to do the 3 years. That's what I always tell mine. I found like with moving, has 3 years. First you get there and have to figure everything out. The first year, it's kind of a learning curve of where am I, what's happening, what's going on. And then after that, you have the year of really kind of vetting people. People are vetting you, you're getting to know people, going out more, doing things. That first year is kind of lonely until you get the lay of the land. And then comes the 3rd year and you realize, oh wow, I have relationships here, I have friends here, and stuff that's going on. So that is how I always tell mine. Don't be too discouraged that first year of a move to a new area. Because even though you're like, oh, I got friends or whatever, everybody starts doing their own thing. So give yourself some time. Just know it's a 3-year process and you will be fine. All right? We will get it going. Y'all don't judge how I cook rice. I just cook it to cook it. So, my sister laughs that I don't have a pot big enough because she is rice eater. I got one. Nice. That is a great age. I have 2, but I had them in my 40s, so they're finally kind of up and out. Well, one is up and out. She is at university going into, well, she's in the middle of her senior year. She is an opera singer, and so she's out opera singing. And my second child is here at the house, and he is a solar farmer. So either way, it's great things to say that they do. I love it. I lost count, guys. Hold on, I can't stop counting. And now I don't know how much rice I have. How much water? All right, let me start the water pour over again. Actually, I found butter in the thing. I'm gonna have butter in here. So that's one. But yeah, with kids, you have to find a good environment. That was one thing. We were in such a bad school district. We were such, I don't think people realize how many very poor rural areas they are. And if you're in a school district that doesn't get federal fund, like the taxes aren't there to help fund the school, the education is unbelievably different compared to like a major city. So yeah, we're in a very rural area. Matter of fact, I wound up homeschooling to middle school age because I don't think anybody should be subjected to. It was just, then my daughter went to, it was a mess. Their education was a mess. I would definitely, now knowing what I know, I don't know what I could have done different. I mean, when you're here, I mean, actually I probably would have not moved into this region. I would have picked up in Virginia and gone ahead and lived in a city there where the schools were better. But you don't think about that. I didn't think about that because I was fortunate to have been in an area growing up that the education system was astronomically great. But I didn't realize why. I didn't realize, I was in a suburb of Richmond, and so you still had small town, but good schools. And I didn't realize what a poverty school looked like. You would see it and you would think, oh, well, I'm not in that area. And that was the one thing that really was sad. Really, you know, when my son went into the schools here, it was like, Mom, these kids can't read. Yeah. You were counting. But it's for the dogs. I'm not going to eat it. It's for the dogs. It still actually was a little murky, but it was for the dogs. If it was for me to eat, I rinse it until it goes clear. That's for sure. Yeah, for me, it's got to be clear. But I am telling you, I don't, now when I go out and there are people's cooking, I have learned. So I'm, just from being from a big family, I don't eat anybody else. I mean, I have to know the person. Like, there are some people on here I would definitely go eat. There are people that don't wash their meats. There are people that, and I'm just like, do you know? Do you have any clue what that was like? Like what, I don't know. I don't understand. I guess we're so far removed from growing our own food and processing our own food. Yeah. That's what we did. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you always being here. And I hope the ads are turning on. I don't know, but I just decided to come live today like this. Maybe I will do the meditation moment, you know, my horizontal. Oh, I have a good one for today because it's nut season. It is nut season. Actually, today's meditation moment, in case you don't know, my channel is Fabulous Nuts ASMR. So if I'm on a vertical live, I'm chatting or reading because I'm starting a reading series at night. So check those out. I just got a microphone, so when I'm whispering, you can actually hear me. So my readings are going to get better. And when I read on Sunday night, my computer died. Like it just started buffering, and I didn't know it shut my live down. So there's a whole end of the tale of, what were we reading? Poe, the Fall of the House of Usher. You didn't get the end, but anyway, I can reread it next year and we can do it better. So for now, I am just going to improve. I'm not going to necessarily go back and Journey, it took me that long because I don't have my right glasses on to see who was talking. Thank you, Journey, for being here. But I will go back, and these readings are going to get better. I'm going to do them after Halloween is finished, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights. I'm doing them at 7 because if I read for an hour or two, I go to bed at 9. You know, so 7 o'clock is definitely late enough, and then by the time I finish, you know, I've got to settle down. So I will definitely getting better with turning notifications on, so watch for that. But today's ASMR, I was at the water, and it was a really sunny day the other week, so I have all the sunlight glistening off the water. And I think with all the rain and doom and gloom, today our meditation needs to be over something just it's awe-inspiring to me. So that's why I am using that. I'm trying to do a quick pop-up live in the morning and do a little meditation moment, and then we will do, you know, a scheduled live at night. I find at night, a lot of my viewers are more morning people because they're in other countries, because of the connections I've made, but also I don't know that I can compete with the nighttime people. I mean, they're out there doing nighttime stuff. They are rolling and rolling. So that's another thing about the nighttime, why I haven't done too much. You know who has a great nighttime live? honestly, if you're in the United States or you want something fun, go over to the Journey of My Life. She has game nights, and she has, like, is very clever and very, very well done. So yeah, that's what I am focused on. But while I was making the dog stuff, I really need to start hanging pictures back up so we can get this finished, because I'm ready to roll on the hallway. You guys saw last week when Marley picked out the paint color, and I've ordered switch plates for downstairs and the upstairs hall. We're gonna start painting. We are. See how I talk like I'm a plural. Me and all of my personalities. Not to throw shade on anybody, but woof, me and all of my mini moods. That's better. Me and all of my mini moods will be painting Thursday. I have just had the hallway seat arrive, so that we can put that together. So when people come in the house, they can sit down, take their shoes off. Yeah, and that is what we have. Okay, I'm just waiting for the rice, because I burned the rice. I did this last time on a live, and I started talking, and then I burned there. This, when that temperature gets ready and it gets ready to steam, I have to shake it to get the valve to close. Every time. I can't leave that on. What am I doing wrong, or is it just something that's gotten goopy in the valve? I don't know. But I can't walk away. I have to be here. Now I shook my pressure cooker and it's ready to roll. So I'm just waiting for the rice to get boily, and then we can just leave that boiling and move on to somewhere else. But yeah, I'm so guess what else I found out? You're not gonna believe it. You are not gonna believe it. I love going back and looking at through the Library of Congress and old books and what's in public domain. So these old books. So I found one. I was looking up Halloween stuff, saying what could I read, right? And they had one. It was from 1930, the 1930s. And it was like a pamphlet on Halloween parties and all this Halloween stuff. But everyone gave like a little brief history of Halloween and how it started, with the Druids and the Celts, and and then how it became, Halloween became, it was Hallow Eve, like Holy Eve for, hey, welcome, and, thank you, I need to give you a thing. So, Halloween is so they wanted, it's like Christmas Eve. So it was it was a holy day before the holy day of All Saints or All Souls Day. All right, add as a moderator. I got you. Got you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. So anyway, all of these books, as soon as the rice boils, we can go have a seat and chat. All of these books had the little blurb, about it. But I didn't realize in Northern England, right before you cross over into whatever you're crossing over to, but Northern England, right? I think it's Scotland, because Wales is on the side, right? Did I got that right, y'all? England, Scotland, and Wales on the side, yeah. It's called Nutcracking Day. Halloween was the official Nutcracking Day. They had parties for it. They had everything set up. So this book had all these parties for Nutcracking Day. I knew Nutcracking was a thing. Y'all can't tell me any different. Any different. Oh, and Thursday night when we're doing our walkthrough, then I'm gonna come back and do magic bag of nuts. It's gonna kind of be like you're gonna ask the yes or no question, and then we'll ask the magic bag of nuts to give us the answer to the yes or no question. So you guys turn your notifications on for Thursday night. Like I said, we're gonna go scope out my neighborhood because it is unbelievable. The energy here. I mean, people, we get like thousands of people come walking through here, and we will actually be out Halloween. I might have to mute the music some, but because I might have to mute the volume some, but we will take a stroll and see everybody all dressed up. And you want to see the cutest thing in the world? Well, it's not the cutest thing in the world, but I thought it was pretty darn cute. All right. Here is Marley's costume. He has little bat wings because he's going to be a little bat to walk with me. So that's Marley's little doggy costume. Little bat boy. He loves dressing up, so he's funny. And it has the little pumpkin bell just for him to wear. So that is what Marley, can you see it has the jack-o'-lantern on it? Right, where is it? There it is, his jack-o'-lantern bell. And that's Marley's. That is his. I should take my nuts. I was thinking of dressing up in all black, and I have like a ghost shroud kind of thing. But I'm gonna have to do a belt out of my hanging nuts, and then I'll be the nut ghost. That'd be funny. Yo, oh, see now it's boiling over again. Y'all distract me again. Hey. That's what happened last time. Y'all get out of control. Ooh. Now that thing beeping at me. Fork. All right. Whew. That's what happened last time. Yeah, like it's like the wedding bells. Like they're out of like not lace, but it's like a netting. I'll show you. It's fine. Oh, hold on. We got rice problems. See that thing? It's gotta blow up. No, it's not gonna blow up. It's just blew the top off. All right. I just have to give it a minute. My rice is ricing too harsh. But that's totally what I did last time too. I almost like I'm telling you, I get to talking. I wonder, hey Patrick, are you still here, Patrick? I wonder if Patrick is still here. I want to show you guys something else I got today. But I can't with Patrick around. I gotta put it in my stuff real quiet. Come on down. I'm gonna give it a stir so it doesn't stick. I know. But remember, it's for the dogs. There we go. All right, I gotta calm down some now. There we go, get that so it doesn't burn. All right, that's good. Y'all don't eat my rice. If it's not coming out of the rice cooker, I've messed it up. I'm just telling you now, if I ever offer rice, you might want to say no. All right, so here we can come right here over to my table. I love getting rid of that big table, and in this spot I can reach the stereo. I see my stereo is right there, record player. We can have the party going. Does anybody else still have records? Oh, excuse me. Thanks, Journey. Appreciate it. Who else still has records? Do you want to go see my collection? Let's go. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. All right, you guys can look at these wonderful nuts. And I will be right back to entertain you all. We were going to go sit down on the floor and look at records. I'll be right back. Here's the nut right there. Hold it down, guys. Hold it down. I am back. I am back. I am back. So I'm gonna turn the light on. We are gonna come over to the corner. I want to tell you all. Oh, sorry, that's my big drink. My biggest guilty moment lately, as a wife, as a partner, as a wife and a partner, my husband used to have the biggest stereo record player. It had the CD, it was huge, and he had the stand-up speakers and all of this stuff. And now that I have made a place for to have our records out again, and the kids aren't, it was in our attic, so I finally got rid of it. And now he spent so much money, and it had the record player where it would play different records, and you could play like 8 CDs and double tape players. It was amazing, and I made him get rid of it. And now they don't even make those anymore, and I have this cruddy little cheap that was expensive, but what are you gonna do? All right, so did anybody else like spend their childhood with records? Here's like my record collection, because I made him get rid of his. Now he has his CDs and stuff, but look, here's the stuff. These were all original, the AC/DC. Let's look at them all. I have my Kinks albums. I really liked the Kinks. And you could, just go the Velvet Underground. That's so 70s, yeah. That is so 70s. Hold on, let me turn it around so you can see the labels, because I know they're showing up backwards. All right, hold on, let me switch it this way. All right, yeah, so I always felt so guilty. All right, so let's look at my record collection right now. All right, so here we are. All right, so right here, we're still a little high. I can't really see what the chat's saying. Well, because they spun us around, I can't see the chat, but you guys can see, okay? We're looking at albums. I have the Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah. And when this came out, oh, that's his Thriller album. Oh, wow. I have the magazine that goes with this. All right. And here's a Jackson 5. That must be right. Look, he has his glove on. I don't know what year is that. It was an epic. Also on cassette. I was also on cassettes. What year is this? 1984. Okay, the original Village People. Go West. That was produced in I'll have to find my thing. Anyway, I have it. Up here was some of the stuff I listened to when I was being all at my adamant. I mean, I have everything. The original Godspell, when it first came out in the 70s, this was one of my mom's favorites. Oh, it was one she bought. 72. Yeah. That's the one. Oh, she would play it and play it. Look, it even has Cosby Stains. All right, let's see what else. Do you guys have records? Oh, Daryl Hall and John Oates. Greatest hits. The greatest hits. I was such. Okay. Here Comes the Night by Them. What year was that? FC. Printed in the U.S. I don't see when it was put together. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here's a good one. Air Supply, Lost in Love. I'm telling you, we had music all the time playing in our house. The Peppermint Lounge. Twisting with Joey D and his Starlighters. And the Starlighters on the back. And his Starlighters. Money, Kansas City, You Must Have Been Beautiful, Baby, Will You Love Me Tomorrow? Have You Ever Had the Blues? Oh my God. Will You Love Me? I know all of these. Do you guys remember these songs? You do if you're my age and grew up with it. Okay, so remember, a lot of us didn't have TVs. So Lily Tomlin doing her comedy. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. The whole album is about her being. Oh, wait, there's more than one album in here. Oh, that's my Violent Femmes album. Slash. Well, I don't know why it's in my Lily Tomlin. Maybe somebody was hiding it. That's Lily Tomlin, but that's a whole different album. Oh, I wonder how many of these have extra things put in them. We will find out, won't we? Oh, here you go. Here you go. This was one of my brothers because I did not like Bruce Springsteen like this. But the 5 collection of Bruce Springsteen. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. All right, there's more Michael Jackson, I think. Anyway, Foreigner. This was an, it looks like a redone title. That was an older one. Here it is. The Animals. Eric Burdon and the Animals. This was way before he arranged and conducted. When was this? That was before the Animals broke off. Eric is here, Eric Burdon and the Animals. That was early, so late 60s. Here you go. And the Animals again. Sky Pilot, San Francisco Nights. Yeah. White House, River Deep, Mountain High, and others. Peter Frampton. I love the purple leather pants, though. I really like that jacket, too. Oh, I need to make one like that. His outfit is so for me. All right. All right, here we go. The discotheque. Dancers Go Go. Okay, so this looks like a, it is not like disco. It is from High Fidelity, Two Sides, because it has the Hurly Gurly, Jerk, the dog, Watusi, fish, walk, monkey, frog, swim, anything goes. So that was definitely some 50s dances, huh? Early 60s. Oh, here you go. A Miami Sound Machine. These were my sisters. I know who I snagged these from. Oh, Gloria Estefan. That might have been mine. It was so 80s. Let Loose. Miami Sound Machine again. Up here you go. Elvis Costello. The Only Flame in Town. Dana, I just found my Violent Femmes record.
Oh, nice.
It was in with a different thing. The Best of Blondie. She was from Richmond. I got a lot of Blondie. Here's another Blondie. Plastic letters. Let's see. The Best of the Animals. See, I told you. These other ones were earlier. I need to put them all together, don't I? You can see I just kind of go through. And now here we have some Handel's Messiah. Right next to... Why not have Handel's Messiah right next to Black Sabbath, Volume 4? Why not? Bryan Adams. Gosh. Up. Chamber music. George Philippe Telemann, the Baroque Ensemble of Paris. La Trovida. Highlighting Beverly Hills. There's the opera coming in. That my Italian Troubadour. The Victrola Company. It's an LP. Yeah, long time ago. All right, now we're coming back to the 80s. Candy, Dancing Under a Latin Moon. Up, now going back to the 60s, because this has been my house my whole life. The Chamber Society of the Lincoln Center. It's one of my mom's. I used to listen. We listened to that all. I would play and play because
On her record machine, you could put the 4 or 5 before, and you would have one playing. It would drop and drop and drop. And here's our Christmas. Up. Christmas with Malia Jackson right there. Christmas with Malia Jackson. What year was that? In Silent. Oh, I can't wait to play this at Christmas. Okay. And when Mom took a nap, she kept us entertained with records. Children's favorite. Oh, look. It does have kids stuff all over it, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, y'all can't see. Like, not putting it the right place. Here, we'll come this way a little bit. All right, the next one. There you go. That was my mom, John Denver. I know that was her album. Back Home Again. I forgot. He's passed away, yeah? Here's another German one. I can't pronounce it.
It's German?
Yeah, here. My son's coming to pronounce it.
Ich luche die Strähne, die schönste Melodien aus Tonfilme und Operette. Mit Marguerite Schramm, Renate Holm, Rudolf Schoch und Kurt Burmer.
Boom. That's what it said. Did y'all hear that? Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Gershwin, the complete works for orchestra and for piano and orchestra. All right, now we're coming back here. Rush. It's my husband's. My son bought it for him, but I mixed it right in. Here's another Rush. And here we go. Here is one that was mine. English Beat for those nice 80s sounds. Falco, another nice 80s sound. Here we go, Kasha Gugu. You guys remember, come on, man. Come on up. Here we are going back to the Kinks. Oh, it just fell out of the bottom. All right. I have a Richard Pryor one. I'm going to cover the words, but that was so 70s and it's just there. Yeah. Okay, the Brothers 4. I have a Fats Domino I just found, though. Aha. Yeah. I knew people, too, that had records and it covered their entire walls and houses and all. Who is that? Jamaican Sweetie Pie, welcome over. Let me go ahead and we are just kind of just visiting, doing a little pop-up, and I was going to hang pictures, but there's somebody asleep in the house, so I decided let's look at records. Wham! That was one, the first one. All right, let's see what we got here. Reflections of Rick James. There you go. Here you go, here you go. That was way back when. 17, Oh What a Night, You Turn Me On, Fire and Desire, Busting Out, You and I, Mary Jane, Dance With Me, Give It to Me Baby, Super Freak. Yep. And all the songs were written. It was so sad when people are so talented and have people around them that allow them to fall into addictions and don't really protect them. There's the Black Sabbath. I mean, it's just kind of everything. Here's another Adam Ant. Here is a Dead Kennedy. Needs to be taped up. Here is the Fats Domino on Fire. Look how young he was in this one. This one I actually just found at a thrift store, so I picked it up. It was 1964, Fats Domino, Fats on Fire. Yeah, 1964. So I found that at a, some of these just recently. That one I just found recently at a thrift store, and it was $1.50. Holy Gully. Oh, I have 2 of these. Another disco, Madison, Watusi, Swim, Twist, and Frog. They were so original, weren't they, with their naming?
All right, Psychedelic Furs. That has something else in it. The Cult right there. Oh, Bob Marley and the Wailers. Soul Revolution. Let's see what year was this one. Printed in Canada. I don't see the year on it. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, but that's not, well, maybe it says it on the, no, hold on. Yep. And then we have, of course, Purple Rain right there. Coming into a little Billy Idol. Duran Duran, Rio, but it's missing, its album must be in a different one. Oh, this was The Chance. It's French. It's a French one. But when I was really international at the moment. YouTube, Unforgettable Fire. I know this is, what is this one? Depeche Mode. Dan, I think you have that Depeche Mode as well. The one where they're in a warehouse.
I don't have any of their albums.
Oh. The Police, the Kinks again. I loved the Kinks. They were my favorite. Another Billy Idol. Look how young. When we were young.
If you want, I can bring my albums down.
You can if you'd like to put
Yeah,
them. Did you want to put them in here or not?
I mean, I can.
It's up to you.
Just for the live.
Oh, yeah. I'm just kind of going through just to...
Okay.
All right, there's a Yaz. I loved them. There's another Yaz. Up here, we're coming into another AC/DC. Right there. Oh, and Meatloaf. Bat Out of Hell. This is the original one. Yup. Another Richard Pryor. He was hilarious. Huey Lewis. I don't like him, so that I know that's not mine. Animal House. Wings. Greatest hits. This is not mine either. I don't have any idea. Wings. Greatest. I don't know. Beverly Hills Cop. There you go. Who needed the soundtrack to Beverly Hills Cop? Well, apparently I did. Yep, I got it right there. And of course, no album collection of a lifetime would be content without a Bee Gees. But this has extra stuff in it. Nope, it's just the Bee Gees. There you go. There it is. Huh?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, do you want to put them here too?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
All right. Probably because you might want. So here, oh, my son bringing in the dad stuff. New York City Hardcore. That's a nice one.
Yeah, that one's an original.
Yeah.
1988.
Then we have
Mine.
Minor Threat. Black Flag. Black Flag we have right there. Deftones. Hey. Better watch out. Some of these might get mixed in with mine. Up, he likes the Deftones. There's another Deftones. This is a newer one.
That came out 2001.
Up, his. Yeah, I thought they started doing because people were like, yeah, but there's something. Who is this?
King
The
Gizzard.
King Gizzard. I should have known that. King. You can do some shorts with King Gizzard. Up, and here's another King Gizzard.
And another one.
And another King Gizzard. And
That's also King Gizzard.
another King Gizzard. And of course, our family, I'm going to slide these right here,
Yeah, you can just put them behind that.
would not be complete without Rush. My husband played a Rush like video for my children forever and ever and ever. And they like literally thought that they were part of the family. So who had died? The drummer?
Neil Peart. Yeah.
Yeah, when Neil Pearce died, oh my goodness, it was like tears around my house. Yeah, they were like, well, when Getty comes to visit, so I think Rush was like my husband's favorite band, and then he got my kids, so they knew everything about Rush, and apparently, yeah. So now my son has
Oh,
the album collection to rival his dad's. There you go. There's only one in here. So those are, you need those up by your record player.
Dad's Rush albums?
Your records. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have my record player
Yeah.
upstairs that I have.
Yeah. So that is what we are doing. The dates will be on the record labels. Yeah, but I didn't. I was like looking and I wasn't, some of them did and some of them did not. You know what? I probably need my magnifying glass. Yeah, I'm sure I need my collecting. Are they? Are they? Oh, there's Patrick. So, has anybody had a storm update? I'm going to flip this back around. Because next I got to get up off the floor. Oh, I got to watch my time. Okay, let's turn it around. There I am. Hey, guys. We're sitting on the floor. Oops. Sorry, Daniel.
That's all good.
He is heading out here to look at my mermaids. All right. Bye, babe. Have a great day. Love you, darling. Drive safe, please. It's messy. There you go. Yeah, but like I know with the Michael Jackson stuff, I know where the book. I have the entire. It was like a Life magazine or a Michael Jackson magazine that came out one time, and it has then somebody in the family. I know which brother was in love with Michael Jackson, but I'm keeping his stuff. He like clipped out all the newspaper articles and stuff. So I really need to get that in like an acid-free thing because it's pretty good. But yeah, some of these, like now is the time, honestly, you hate to be morbid about it, but that's the chicken is finished. If you want to find really good albums, thrift storing now because, hold on, let me turn it off. Oh yeah, it turned off itself. The generation, my parents' generation, you know, so those that are in their 80s and 90s are passing on, and so many, they had these massive album collections. So if an estate person doesn't get there, they're just going to thrift stores. So albums are really, it is prime time if you are loving albums, grew up with albums. Like that Fats Domino one, I couldn't believe it. 64, and it was right there, but I was getting so many other things I couldn't load up on all of them. But I remember those songs. My mom vacuumed and dusted to, she cleaned to Motown, and she cleaned to all of the rhythm and blues stuff. And I mean, she just kept our house, if it was music, it was playing. And what's funny is I know my husband grew up that same way too, and I just never had music like that in my house. And I think because my daughter that is, she's currently, you know, she's an opera singer. If I turned music on, it would almost like put her in a trance and comatose her. Oh, thank you. I'm listening while going to sleep. I came from work this morning, not ignoring anyone. Well, go on and sleep. I won't hammer then if you're going to sleep. And I'll probably only be here another, we're going to go for 2. So I'll be here another 30 minutes. But, so I couldn't have a lot of music on or like the TV playing because if she heard music, she stopped. She couldn't, it would almost like put her in a trance. And now that she's older, obviously we can have the conversations like, what was it about that stuff? What were you doing? And she says, Mom, when music comes on, it's like it goes through her body. And like, this is how she explained it to me, like when she was a kid. And she said, everything, like everything's there. And how she listens to music, and I am so basic. I like the song, it makes my feet move, or I don't like the song, but I'll listen to it, you know. But she says, Mom, when she hears music, and it's always done this, she can take it apart and pull out every different instrument and listen to what one instrument is doing the entire way through a song, put it back together, mix it up, and pull out somebody else. This right here is really bothering me. It's the end of my hair that is sticking out. So that's how she hears music. And it was wonderful when she was a baby or younger, because if she got fussing too much or crying, all I had to do was turn on the radio.
would turn on stereo, would turn on any music, and instantly she would freeze and stop, and her something clicks. And it's so funny, like with studying opera and getting her degree in it and all of this, she says, you know, the classes that were so easy were certain things that she had to memorize and hear, because it's how her brain works, how she can just pull things out. And when her super magic power, like everybody has a different quality to their voice, and you have people that you can have 5 sopranos, because she's a soprano. She's actually an ultra soprano if she wants to be. When you can have 5 of any group of singers, and even though they sing the exact same note and it sounds the exact same, like the note is exactly the same, they will all sound different. And that's one thing with her, it's so interesting. Her notes are extraordinarily clear. There's a clarity, like you'll hear some, it's weird, you have to hear it, but it's really interesting. So that was one of the things, and I was kind of sad we never had, oops, sorry, I'm stretching my legs out. We didn't have a lot of music going all the time in our house like our parents did, but if we did, I had a child that got stuck, she couldn't move. And she is neurodivergent as well, so it really kind of stuck her there. And you know, even to this day, I would play music for her to go to sleep, and I couldn't understand why it was always turned off. You know, like the CD didn't end, but it was turned off. And she finally told me when she was older, Mom, you would put that music on, I was supposed to fall asleep. It kept me awake every night. I couldn't sleep because the music was playing. It wasn't her quiet spot. It made her brain race and draw pictures and listen and anticipate and follow what was happening. And I'm like, oh man, that was just supposed to be something to relax you. And she's like, yeah, not for me, Mom, not for me. So it's really, that's I think was what's so unique, especially about people that have such different talents, to really speak with them and say, you're hearing all that? Like I hear the song. If I wanted to do something else, I would have to concentrate. And for certain music people, they have to concentrate on the overall whole. So anyway, that's just my little music collection. What is left over the years of traveling, what has made it to this house. But I do, like I said, one of my big, I'm sorry, honey, was getting rid of his stereo. Now that we can fill our house with music again, I'm really bummed that I did that. But you know, or even the smaller one I had my stereo, you could program it as an alarm clock, and I could have whatever I wanted to cut up, whether it was a CD or whether it was a tape. I could program it as an alarm clock. I don't even have that stuff anymore. I can't even imagine. Go look at the price of typewriters. How many of us got rid of our typewriters because all of a sudden the parts were too expensive? And now, oh my goodness, you're able to, I didn't want to talk about it. I typed everything because I have such poor handwriting. And yeah, so I'm trying to grow a little plant, and I have accidentally chopped up my gardenia tree, so I'm trying to get some gardenias rooted over here so I can plant them. I think one might be trying, and I know it's too long, but I'm like hoping. Anyway, that was kind of my pop-up live for the day. So thanks for being here. I am gonna go put on my I'm gonna go, I don't know. I look good today though. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for cooking with me. Thanks for cleaning with me. Thanks for showing up when I show up. I sure do appreciate it. Jamaica Sweetie Pie, thanks for popping in. I sure do love all my new friends, old friends, strangers. We're all here. We're all welcome. Yeah, I got nothing else. That's it. So I guess with that being it, we shall say goodbye. Let me make sure nobody got stuck. Goodbye, goodbye. Okay, Chaina is getting ready for work. I'll see you later, guys. Visha, welcome, my friend. How is your house going? How is your house building? If you guys want to see a really interesting process, go over and skim through Visha's lives. She's showing they are building a house over there. You're in India, correct? And it's different because here we build with wood, and over there it is mortar, and it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing process. I cannot wait to see the finished. Come on, you're the man. Come on. Here he is, the you're man. He's coming in. Oh, Happy came in too. Hi, Happy. Welcome in. Thanks. We were just sitting here looking at records, and then Marley came to give us some love. Oh, you want to get in my lap? Oh, he says Mama's out here talking. What's happening? Is it a rainy day? Good, good, good. Oh, it's a rainy today. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, actually, do you guys want to go hang pictures with me? Yes or no? Marley, do you want to go hang pictures? I says, I just came for a treat. What's happening? Oh, he needs some love. He's the poor neglected puppy of the house. Nobody. Hi, I'm Ali. Welcome in. Oh, all my guys are showing up now. Every time, right before I say bye. Yes. So she is in India. Oh my goodness. It is nasty everywhere, isn't it? It is so rainy today. We are doing great. We are doing great. Let's go in the other room and hang pictures. Come on while I got you guys here, right? Oh, I'm going to stand up. This might take a minute. Sorry. There's no perfect way to stand up. Yeah. I want to come hang the pictures in the room. So look at him. You guys can see his Halloween costume later. All right, so I will show you how dreary it is today. Look, okay, so I'm not finished decorating in here. But yeah, see, it's just, look at, oh, sorry. Look at that wind and rain. Just a nasty, dreary day. So we shall come into the yellow room and feel energized. All right. I did get the table in here, but now we need to get the pictures up. So, oh, and let me show you guys what I found. Oh, it looks so much bigger than it is. Okay, look what I found for my husband's work chair. It matches everything. Like, matches the carpet. It's the same peacocks. Like, you would think I'm in love with peacocks. And it's just, I'm going to take my earrings off for a minute. They're pinching. Chicken Explorer. Hey, let me give you a jacket so you can connect to all of these fabulous, fabulous people around here. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Hold on. Add as a connecting person. There you go, Chicken. You are all set. If you guys want to, I'm going to take my earrings off. They were too much. So, all right, here we go. We have to get the pictures back up. So when I took it down, I did the thing. So let's get over here. Chicken is hilarious. So we have also, here's my second chicken channel. And as you know, all good chicken people are just a little bit crazy. So he's going to fit right in with us. Yes. Thank you. All right. So
Alright, so chicken. Alright, you guys are gonna enjoy this one. I have my children, and I have the pictures when they graduated their high school. So I'm gonna hang them on the walls here, and then we'll go get the big portraits. But we'll hang the kids here and here. But I also did, because I'm crazy like that, I also have pictures of my dogs. This picture was when my husband shaved my dog and gave her a haircut. Look how upset she is. Can you see that face? She is not happy with how my husband gave her a haircut. Like, she was really upset. So I think it's so funny. I made it into a school picture to hang in our room. So that's kind of the shade that gets thrown around here. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys right here for just 1 second. I'm gonna go get the portraits down, okay? So Marley, y'all can watch Marley. Marley, you stay right here. Okay, and you're on camera, you dance. Okay, he's gonna scratch for you guys. I'll be right back. So I really thought about it for a long time, and I was gonna move some of the portraits around, but I honestly think I'm gonna put them back where they were. So I just brought 2 down at a time because they're heavy. So my daughter's picture was over my husband's desk, and I can still kind of see the holes where I had it hung up there. So I think, let me see. I think there's like some trick you're supposed to do to figure out how to hang a picture perfect. I don't know what it is. Do you guys remember? Like, how do you hang this picture right? I don't know. I'm just gonna bang the thing in the wall. But I know, like, all right. So this was the picture frame that I found that I made myself, put back together. So I need to tape the back again because it's not sticking. The tape has fallen down. All right, so we gotta fix this. Oops, sorry guys. We need to fix this right here real quick. So my picture will stay in where it's supposed to stay. Yeah, I had to glue everything around this. It's not really sticking in there. What I think I'm gonna do is roll this way. Yeah. So I found this frame and I just redid it myself. And then I just had to glue the wood to hold my picture. I went and got the glass cut, yeah. But right now, this piece of cardboard is not staying in like it should to hold everything in place. There we go. Oh, maybe it just needed a little tape around it. Oh, goodness. Oh, what do you think? There we go. That's nice. There we go. Oh, good. Look, it's going to be better than it was before. And I am just going to, I wish I had some, like, corner piece to put there. We're gonna make a corner piece out of tape. So let me get some good handy dandy tape. Be right back. So I know from years and years and years, come on down with me. I know from years and years and years of living with my mother, there is a way to frame a picture and there is a wrong way to frame a picture. Let me show you the incorrect way, the wrong way to frame a picture. It looks like this. Packing tape, yeah. Hold on, I can't get it up. I'm gonna color the damn thing with packing tape for sure. There it is. Yep, I am. If I can ever get it. There it is. All right, yep. If you would like to know the wrong way to frame a picture, let me show you. This is not how you frame a picture. This is totally wrong. I'm going to take my piece of tape. I'm going to start it right here at the top. I'm going to tape it here. Push, 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 push all the way down. Yes, ma'am, I am. Take this piece of tape right here. Push, 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 push. All the way down. Yep. Yep, too far. Hold that piece up. Yes, yes, yes. I know this isn't right. You know this isn't right. Don't look behind my pictures when you come to my house, okay? We just won't tell anybody. Especially not my mother. Something like this. So for me, this is a solution to moving forward on projects. To my mother, it would be a disgrace. She would feel like it wasn't done right. And I know it's not done right. But it's finished. And sometimes for me in life. All right. So I am just taping this in. You can buy corner, like it should have a corner piece, and then you cover it. There are a lot of steps to framing a picture correctly. I am making this secure so it can hang on my wall, actually. And that's all I am concerned with. Getting this hung back up. I think the other one is like this too. Yeah. Put some right here. And this is cardboard. It's not on my picture, so it's fine. I am declaring it fine. Probably be better than it was before. All right, guys. What do you think? One more? I think one more. That's good choice. Good choice. Thank you guys for being here. I actually think right now I'm going to hang tight for another few minutes. And then I am just going to say goodbye. There we go. She is all ready to hang up. Yes, she is. And we shall get her rehung, right? And I know just the hole she's going in. I can still kind of see the marks So that's going to make hanging a picture a little bit easier. So let me get my hammer. I'll be right back, guys. Ooh, 11 o'clock. Oops. Damn it, I just dropped one. There it is. All right. So, I must tell you, in all honesty and truth be told, not playing around, honest, you really need the right hooks to hang these pictures, these heavier ones. You need these bigger hooks, or else you're asking for a disaster. These heavy duty hanging hooks will keep your picture up for years and years and years. You have to, it's however it distributes the weight. I don't know. All I know is this size picture with that weight needs this hook. If you're hanging like a really heavy mirror or something, you need the special hanging that will open up into the wall and give you, you know, the toggle. I guess it's called a toggle. I don't know, but a special type of nail behind to hold to give it the security. Grace, welcome in. Let me give you a little jacket so you're not cold. It is a dreary, miserable day. So we are here for just about 6 more minutes because then I have to go over to my other channel. If you don't know, over on Just Fabulous, today is day 30 of my exercise, which is why I'm dressed, because Yoga with Goga, our president and creator-in-chief, is going to come live and get me exercised. So that would be over on my Just Fabulous channel in a little bit at noon, 12 o'clock my time, so about an hour or so. Anyway, so I'm going to take this heavy hook and I'm going to take my very fancy little hammer and I'm going to hammer it right into the old hole because I can see where it was, and then we'll get that one right up there. So how exciting. How exciting. I bet you didn't know you were coming in for this kind of excitement, did you? Nope, you didn't. Don't these walls. It is rainy, it is dreary, but this room just feels warm. It feels happy. I could not have asked for a more successful paint color. I could not. Yeah, I just had to get a stool. I had to get my handy dandy stool. Yeah, I could never have asked for a better color. Okay, so I'm using this point right here of him. Come look at my little writing desk he took over. Wait, sorry guys. So even though it's not going to be dead center on the wall, and they were hung kind of there, I'm going to use this point and shoot up from there as my center line for hanging the picture. Up, up, up. I'm live again. All right, on this hook on this one is very high. See how high it comes up? So, yeah. Actually, I think I'm going to change that right here and right now. I don't like that hook being that high. So all I have to do is untwist because it's way, way, way too high. So what I'm doing is right here, we're just going to untwist this wire right here. Yep. Yep. I'm just going to untwist it. Nice, simple. And I'm going to make it shorter like that. And that's all it takes. And then you actually just retwist the wire. It's not a tricky process. It's not a hard process. You just give that bad boy a few twists, and there you go. It is all in there. I don't like how this one is poking out. Make sure it's flat. There you go. So that's going to actually change how high I hang it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I want these all hung at the exact same location, this is going to be a little bit crazy to you, okay? I want them all hung at the exact bottom location. So from the wall. So really, what I'm going to do is have to hang the one on that wall first. Because I want them to all look at the same spots. All right. Oh, shoot, I just stepped on that thing. All right, so here's the thing. How do we find where we want it to go? I am going to take my hook and, oops, sorry guitars. Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
All right, I'm going to take this right here. And we are going to go like this. All right. Okay, I definitely know my picture is, I gotta measure for a second. I just want to do it right this time. I don't want to do a whole bunch of holes in my wall. My picture's 28 inches long. Okay, and I want the top to come down right there. Yeah, I want it just a tad more. Okay, I want it to end here and there, because that's where the top is going to be. It's going to be to here. So what I'm going to do, make a little mark at the bottom, and just made a teeny invisible mark right here. Let me do it again. I'm coming up from here. I want it to be right here. I want my bottom of this 28-inch to be here. Okay. Put a dot right where the bottom is. See the total frame height is 28, 29. Now what I'm going to do is come in the back, and from the bottom I'm going to measure to exactly where the top of this will hang. And it's going to be hanging right at 23, say 23 and a half. So now I'm gonna, that's where my hanger is. I'm gonna come from my dot at my bottom right here. And I'm gonna come up to 23 and a half. I'm gonna lower that. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Look, just started looking too high to me. 28. I'm going to bring it down 1 inch. Right here. So that's where I'm measuring from that mark. Yeah, that's going to be better. And it's going to be at 23. I'm just dropping this down until I hit that 23 and a quarter right there. Then I'm going to come up, I'm going to line that up. So I have a straight line, put my dot right here. Yep. And it's in a different spot than the other one, but that's where it's going. Right there. And that's how I hang my picture. Measure bottom from the top. Now, going around, because my picture frames are different heights. And I'm still going to use, ooh, that was a big mark. Dang, I should be able to wash that right off though. With this paint, I specifically picked the paint I could wash. Where did my thing go? Right here. So we have one ready to roll. My dot went where? Dun, 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 dun. There it is, coming on up right to here. There. Nice and strong. Gonna take our portrait, lift it up, grab it by the handle, lift behind, and there's my girl. Perfect. Perfect. What do you think? One down. Nice. Actually, I think she is lined up well. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It just takes a minute and a yardstick, and you, or a straight stick. It doesn't have to be just anything you can measure with. Okay, so the next one we have is over here. Let me push his chair back. But won't this look nice? Kind of tie him into the room when he's sitting in his office chair, which I would love to get rid of because, let me show you something, okay? See this pretty little chair right here? That's the chair that goes to this desk. But live and learn, right? Do what we can do. Oh, all right, guys, guess what? I am right here at the 2-hour moment. So you guys know how to hang a picture. I know how to hang a picture. Thank you all so much for being here during my live, and look for in a couple hours to do that afternoon meditation. It's going to be some nice water with some sunlight going off of it and some classical music to help us relax. Until then, just be fabulously nutty. Remember, Just Fabulous will be live at 12 o'clock. Ooh, that's kind of a whole lot up in my face, isn't it? I need there we go. Just Fabulous will be live. So that, come on over there, and we're going to do day 30 with Goga, of course, to lead the stretching and yogas. Mushroom, hit that like on your way in. I sure would appreciate it. And with that being said, blessings to all. Just stay nutty until later. Bye, guys. Look for me on your channels.